Hi, welcome to my channel for Shelby Stuffies. And today we're going to make Finn the human, and he measures 18 inches tall from ear to toe. His backpack comes off, and this backpack I just sewed together. But you can also make it if you want it to be a functional backpack. So yeah, let's get started. And this is what we'll be making in part one. His legs, his arms, his ears, and his face. So to get started, these are the items you're going to need to begin part one of my tutorial of making Finn the human. You need a white skein of yarn, you need medium blue, you need dark blue, you need skin colored, and black yarn. You also will need a little bit of fabric glue. I use a 3mm crochet hook, scissors, tapestry needle, and safety eyes, 8mm or smaller. I use a hot glue gun, but actually for part one, you won't need it, but you will for part two. Okay, so we're going to start with the face. We'll start with a slip knot. And we're going to chain 2. Then we're going to work 6 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Okay. I always count after. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now we're going to put 2 single crochets into each of those 6 stitches. And I tend to... Okay, and this is where I put my stitch marker. Okay. And the next one, I'm going to put 2 single crochets into that next stitch. Then 1 single crochet into that next stitch. Then 2. One. And you're going to do that all the way around. Coming to the end, you should be putting 1 single crochet where your stitch marker is. And now you have 18 single crochet. Okay. Round 4. We're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Then we're going to do 2 single crochet in that next stitch, but in 1 stitch, and then 1 single crochet, then 2, then 1, then 2. Then 1. Then we're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And we're going to 2 in the next stitch, then 1, then 2, then 1, then 2 in the next stitch, then 1. Now you have 24 stitches around. Now you're going to single crochet into the next 4 stitches. And you're going to put 2 in 1 stitch, 1 in the next stitch, then 2, then 1, then 2. And then 1. Now single crochet in the next 6 stitches. Then 2 single crochet in the next stitch, then 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, and then 2 in the last 2 stitches. It starts to make a shape. You'll have 30 stitches around. Now we're going to single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and like before, we're going to put 2 into the next one, then 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, then 1, the next stitch, do 9 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, 2, 1, and then single crochet in the next 3 stitches. You have 36 stitches around. Now we do 1 single crochet all the way around in those 36 stitches. So go ahead, single crochet, 1 single crochet in every stitch around. You have 36 stitches, and I'll meet you back. So you're at the end. Now you're going to change your color to white. I'm going to do that. Yeah, to do that, you put your hook through the loop, stitch, grab your yarn, pull it up, get your new color, put it right over there, and then pull that through. And then you're going to I do 2 rounds of single crochet all the way around. At this point, I don't even need a stitch marker, but you can certainly use one. And I will meet you back here when you're done. Okay, so come to the end of my second row. Now I'm going to slip stitch into that next stitch. Now I'm going to leave a long tail for sewing. A couple arms lengths really. I don't intend to sew it, but I'm going to show you. You know, I trim up. Okay, and there is the face. Now if you're gonna sew it on, you probably want to do an invisible fasten off. Okay. And that will flatten out more when you put it on. Just gonna flatten it a little bit. Now, I'm going to put the eyes. Now I kind of eye this. You get the white. I go in probably around the second row. Oh, for some reason. 1, 2. Okay. So the second row, you got the white. Go 1, 2. Put my bags on. Sometimes I've also, when I put the head on, I've done it. But I think I'm going to do it a little different this time. And then for the mouth, we can do this because it will need time to dry. Embroidery thread. I did that. Now, let's go. Be right now. Yeah, probably right about there. You have to eye it. Let's try it right there. No. Let's move it a little more. Just gonna have to, I have no actual spot to put it. I eye it. Okay, I think I like that better. Yeah, I think I like that better. And then what I do to secure it, just tie a knot in the back. Okay. And I secure it with a little bit of fabric glue. And it dries invisible. Okay, there. We've made Finn's face. Good job. So now we're going to start with Finn's arm. Okay? Now to do that, you need your skin colored yarn, and you make a slip knot. Now you chain 8. Okay. Then you're going to put a single crochet into that second chain from the hook. Now you're going to make 3 double crochet pops. Now I'm going to do the first one with you. You're going to yarn over, go through that next loop, grab your yarn, pull it through, And you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2. That was a double crochet. You're going to yarn over, do that 2 more times. Pull through 2, pull through 2. Once more. Now pull up on your loop, hook. Now go into the first double crochet that you made. 1, 2, it's this one. Go into that loop, yarn over, and pull it through. Now go in, do a single crochet into that next stitch. And pull it snug. And there's your pop. You're going to do this 2 more times, and then I'll meet you back when you have them done. You have your 3 double crochet pops. Now, go put stitch marker in. Okay, and now we're going to make 7 single crochets into the back of that chain we originally made. Back of the stitches. 1. Oh, my dogs are playing. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Now put 7 single crochets into the top of each of those popcorn stitches you made. Double crochet pops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, put right in that stitch marker. 7. So you should have 14 single crochets all the way around. Let's shape it. Okay. Now for 2 rounds, you're going to make 1 single crochet. So you're going to count 28 is how I do it. Or put your stitch marker in and do 2 rounds of 14 single crochet, and I'll meet you back. You've come to the end of your 2 rows of 14 single crochet. Now, for the left arm, you're going to single crochet the next 7 stitches, a 4 double crochet pop, yarn over, put it through, pull it up, yarn over, and yarn over, pull through, and do that 3 more times. Pull up, and then pull through. Then you're going to single crochet in the next 6 stitches. And now I'll show you the right arm. With the right arm, when you come to the end of your 2 rounds, you're going to do the 4 double crochet pop, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 4. Pull up, go to that first double crochet that I made, yarn over, pull through, oh, there we go, and then you crochet into the next 13 stitches. Okay, now we're going to do an invisible decrease, and then 5 single crochets. We're going to do this twice. There's 5. And then we do invisible decrease, and then 5. we're going to single crochet the next 12 stitches. Okay. Now we're going to invisible decrease, and then we're going to put 4 single crochets, sorry. 1 invisible decrease, and then 4 single crochets, so when you're done with your invisible decrease and 4 single crochets, you did that twice. Now we're going to put a little stuffing. I use a stuffing stick. You can use a pencil. Pencil works really good too. There. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay. Now you'll have 10 single crochets all the way around. Now you're going to crochet in those 10 single crochets. You're going to do 20 rounds. So you go around. What I do, I just count like 50. I crochet and count 50 times, and then mark it on a pen with a pen and paper, or just put in you could even put your stitch marker in if you want, and then just do 20 rounds. When you've completed 20 rounds, I'll show you the next step. Okay, so you've come to the end of your 20 rows, and if you haven't done this already, and I don't believe I told you, go ahead and stuff. Do just a little bit at a time so it comes out fairly even. And as far as the arms and making it left or right, it's just a matter of where you put the thumb. And after you do the invisible decrease, and then you put the 4 single crochets, when you've passed that step, the rest of it is the same. Yeah, and then because either way, you just want to, just depends on where you want to put the thumb. And then just stuff her up. I do a little bit at a time so it doesn't, so it's even. You want it to be even. Okay. You're going to be switching colors. Oh, that would be too much. Okay, that's probably good. I try to keep it away from the stitches so I don't accidentally crochet the stuffing into it. But that seems pretty good. Okay, so now you're going to switch the color. You want your medium blue. Okay. You're gonna go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. Now also make sure you pay attention to where that thumb is as to when you switch the colors, so that the color change is on the inside. You do the color. Now you're going to slip stitch all the way around. Go through. Two, three, four, five. Yep. 6. This is what will make it look like it's a shirt sleeves. Okay. Whoop. Now single crochet in the back loop. What I do is try to get all, pull, now you're going to do 9 rounds of 10 single crochet. Do it regular crochet. So basically count to 90. And I'll see you back here. Okay, so you're at the end of 9 rounds. You finish stuffing. Now you're going to invisible decrease and then 3 single crochets twice. Invisible decrease. One, 2, 3. Then invisible decrease. And then 3 single crochets. Now we'll sew it up. Okay, now looking at the position, I'm gonna add one right here, because you want it to you want the hand to be like this. So it's, I mean, if you want it in a different position, you certainly can. And then you close it together. And you just sew across 3 times. I've already snipped my yarn. And then I'm going to thread my needle. And just find a spot. There we go. Oh goodness, there we go. That way you'll be putting your crochets when you do the body. This will go in. You'll sew it right in. There. There's your arm. And just make 2 of these and you'll be all set. Very good. So now we're going to make the leg. Start with black yarn. You make your slip knot. Okay, I'm gonna try and get it a little closer. And you get your slip knot, you're gonna chain 2. Now you're going to 6 single crochet into that second chain from the hook. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you're going to put 2 single crochet in each of those 6 stitches. 1, 2. Be tricky to see because it's black. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I'll get rid of that now. Try to make them snug stitches. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, for 7 rounds, you're going to put, you're going to do just 12 stitches, and you're going to do 7 rounds of 12 single crochet. So you've come to the end of your 7 rounds, and you can stop, put a little bit of stuffing. Now the next step you're going to slip stitch in the next 6 stitches. Don't make them too tight. Oh, I do that every time. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. This is what gives Finn his curve. 4, 5, and 6. Now, oh, 6. Okay, now 6 single crochet. Four, 5, and 6. Now we slip stitch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now single crochet around, so that'll be 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then 12. Now, invisible decrease once, and then do 4 single crochets. 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to do that again. Invisible decrease, and then 4 single crochets. Okay. Now you're going to do 4 rounds of 10. You should have 10 single crochets all the way around. So do 4 rounds of the 10 stitches, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so come to the end of your 4 rounds. You've added some stuffing. Okay, now we're going to change the color to white. So go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, add your color. I tighten it down. Then okay. Then you do 10 single crochet. Three. Okay, and right here I think I'm gonna snip the black. You won't be needing it. And you're gonna go in these 10 stitches, and you're gonna do that 3 rounds. 3 rounds of 10 single crochet with the white, and I'll see you back. Okay, so you've done your 3 rounds. Let's go ahead, pull that up. Let's add a little more stuffing. Okay. Now for the next one, in the front loop only, you're going to put 2 single crochets in each one of those 10 stitches. Now, here, if you want, stick a stitch marker or count up. Front loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I'm going to go ahead and move that. Okay. Now I'd put the stitch marker in. And you're going to do 2 rounds of 20 single crochets. So you come to the end of your 2 rounds of 20 single crochet. Now you're going to invisible decrease all the way around. You want 10 invisible decreases. Oh. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. Now we leave a long tail and go ahead and snip. Now you can put a little slip stitch in the next stitch if you'd like. All right, and then pull it up. You're going to pull this down. There. And kind of put a few stitches. Just keep it, make sure it stays down. And I'll do right there. Okay. That should be good. And we'll do that very good. Let me there we go. Pull up a little and snip. Okay, so now you need your skin color. Now, see right in there? Got those stitches all around. You're going to attach your yarn okay. Now you're going to single crochet. Let's see, which way do I want to go? In those 10 stitches. That's one. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay, so you're at the end of 24 rounds. Now we're going to change the color, and after you've stuffed it, we'll change the color. Get your blue. Now you're going to put 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Then you're going to do 4 single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4. Now 2 single crochet in the same stitch. And then 4. You'll have a total of 12 stitches. so now let's cut the skin color. Now we're going to chain one, and we're going to turn our work. Now in the back loops, we're going to put 12 single crochet. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now what I do, leave about 6 inches. Pull that. You're going to fold that down. And that makes it look like he's got shorts. Go ahead. Sew in. Sew it kind of down, kind of staple it. Yeah. Just give it a stitch or two. And that will keep it down. And then, you can always put even a little glue. Okay. Now you're going to reattach. Ten, 11, 12. Now you're going to continue In those 12 single crochets around, you're going to crochet 9 rounds. Now meet you back here. So you've come to the end of your 9 rounds. And we'll finish stuffing. And then we close it up. Now I checked to see whereabouts so I can make it even so the leg will be, forward when we sew it onto the body. So I'm going to put another stitch right there. And then you close it up, just squeeze it together. Let's see. There we go. I put an extra one for good measure. Okay. And then just hide your yarn tail. There. And we've made Finn's leg. Good job. So now let's make the ears. And like most everything, we start with our, slip knot and chain 2. Then 6 single crochets into that second chain from the hook. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now 2 single crochets in each one of those 6 stitches. Okay. Now you're going to do 3 rounds. You'll have 12 single crochets. You should have 12 single crochets. And now you're going to do 3 rounds of 12 single crochets. Or you can count to 36. You're at the end of your 3 rounds of 12 single crochet. Now you're going to just slip stitch into the next stitch. And then you're going to chain 1 and turn. You're going to do 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. Now slip stitch. And if you'd like to sew it on, it's an option. I hot glue mine. I put a little bit of stuffing. I'll show you that. So you just snip it. And there. You made the ear. Now onto the body.